Measure 110 passed in 2020 with 58% of the vote, decriminalizing the possession of small amounts of drugs, even methamphetamines and fentanyl.
Other places like the state of California and the city of Philadelphia also decriminalized drugs and are now seeing a spike in overdoses.
Oregon recently decriminalized use. What's your view on that, and how's it working out for them?
There is no evidence it's making anything better. The thesis of drug decriminalization in Oregon was that it would be part of a comprehensive reform to move away from the war on drugs and towards a public health focused approach. That's not happening. The best evidence we have is that Oregon's rates of OD death are continuing to rise either at the same rate as every other state or slightly faster.
Let me be very clear. The only way that I was able to get clean and sober from heroin, meth, and crack addiction was that there were consequences.
Boom.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Morgan Doobie Show. I wanted to talk about Oregon decriminalizing hard drugs, basically all illegal substances. This is the same concept as safe injection sites. I cannot believe how anybody could think that that would be a good idea or beneficial to anyone. What it stems from is this ridiculous woke ideology of we can't offend anyone, we can't offend the drug addicts. Like, let me be very clear. The only way that I was able to get clean and sober from heroin, meth, and crack addiction was that there were consequences. If there are no consequences for your actions, you pretty much lose a huge incentive to stop doing it. The last year of my over 15-year plus addiction was hell on earth. Make no mistake, it was hell on earth. I had lost the plot completely. Morgan had left the building. I was that tweaker on the corner, bugging out, talking to themselves. That was me, okay? In fact, just so you believe me, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the most embarrassing thing on the planet. That's one of the beauties of almost dying a million times is you don't give a crap about anything. I couldn't care less what anyone thinks of me or what anyone has to say about me. And so I'm just gonna show you one of my mugshot photos so you know that I am not exaggerating when I say I was in rough shape. It's so painful. It's so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so bad. I don't really have many photos or videos from that time period because you don't sit around recording yourself when you're busy shooting up. I was arrested twice in 1 month. I'm grateful to God that I was arrested because it was the catalyst for me getting clean and sober. I did not want to go back to jail. I was arrested for literally having crumbs on me. And I was thrown in maximum security in your cell 23 hours out of 24 hours a day. It was a nightmare. You're in a cage, literally in a cell the size of a tiny bathroom. Sometimes they cram you in there with 3, 4, even 5 other females. You've got a toilet in the middle, no privacy whatsoever. The shower, no privacy whatsoever. You're like literally the guards can watch you pee and poo and shower and everything. You have no rights. You are an animal. You are treated worse than an animal. You're given a number and that's what they refer to you as. It is so dehumanizing. I think I was only in there 3 or 4 days the first time and 4 or 5 days the second. I don't remember, but it was a nightmare. And I knew that I would be on probation after the court stuff, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to stay clean and sober. They let me move home to Vermont, and I was able to finish my probation up here. And that's how I was able to get clean and sober, was I had to remove myself from the area that I was living in. You know, if that hadn't have happened And I wouldn't be here right now. I would be dead. There's no doubt about it. The rate that I was going, it's a miracle I'm still alive. It's literally by the grace of God that I'm still here. And so when I see stuff like this legalizing all drugs, look, I am all for freedom. I want the government as far away from me as possible. I want them as the least amount of involvement as possible. But my goodness, like why don't you go ahead and legalize euthanasia while you're at it? Like it's madness. It's absolute madness to think that would do anything other than kill more people to legalize hard drugs. It's just disgusting. Anyways, that's all I've got to say about that. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Wow. Bye.